Hi friends, I'm the vegan. Breakfast time, and I have a overnight oats again. I made it the other night. Last night I soaked just the oat flakes in a sweetened cashew milk, and this time you see it. This milk is a little bit different. This time it's pretty thick, so that's why I wanted to try. And there's another video, by the way, how to make overnight oat, but so simple. You just put the milk of your choice, the plant milk, into the oat flakes and let it sit overnight in the fridge. Then you have overnight oats. There are many variations. In the video I show you how to make that one, the easy one with cashew milk. But what I want to say is here, this is pretty thick. In the video I make a very runny, a little bit runnier one. But they can be, I also tell that in the video, can be runny or thick as you wish. You know, when maybe you have one in a soup with an oatmeal, or rather like this, a very thick one. You know, the oat groats and oat flakes can be thick or thin. Yeah, there anyways. It's anyway a whole food. Oatmeal is considered a whole food. It's a very healthy food. And it has been oh, I forgot something. I forgot something, yeah. So I come back to the oat in a moment. It's super healthy, and it has been a medical therapy even 100 years ago. But here, it's the beginning, and I want to add something to my oatmeal that I want to show you. That is walnuts, and I have soaked them overnight. And you cannot see that, maybe it's a little bit humid. It's wet. And then the brown water, the bitterness, I wash it, drain and rinse the walnuts after a night, and you have a wonderful, crunchy, super healthy walnut. These walnuts are the healthiest nuts, as medical science says. Many reasons for it. I just want to put some of them in my oatmeal, because it's recommended to eat them daily. And when you have these fresh and crunchy walnuts, the fresh ones, that I really like fresh ones, a wonderful addition to the oatmeal. It makes the breakfast really even more healthy. Oat is already super healthy. It's not only nutritious, a lot of protein, and it can really power your day. Yeah? And as I said, in medical, the doctors, they use it as a standard diet for people that had diabetes more than 100 years ago. That happened when they invented insulin. When they found out that how insulin works with the diabetes, they forgot about the oatmeal. Coming back now as the studies are coming out now again. I mean, more studies. And that is a wonderful thing, yeah, that people more and more understand the medical science. I mean, how important food is. We even now know that that food is the most important influence for health. What you can do for your health is, in the first place, food, and then exercise and these kind of things. But food is the main one in science now, and it's a good thing, because as a vegan messenger, of course, I always want that science supports our message. That is crucial for any message that you want to share with the world. So now what I do is I have a fruit salad on top of my oatmeal. I always try new little combinations for my breakfasts. Here, this is a apricot. It's very ripe and sweet. And this is a raspberry, a fresh raspberry. I put them into my bowl. I like this combination, raspberry and apricot. So both have something wild. The raspberry has a sour flavor affinity, I would call it. You put more sour to the raspberry, it all of a sudden is too sour. You don't know why, because there is something hidden in the raspberry. This affinity, I call that, to the sour. Be careful with the raspberry when you want to add sour, but it can be very nice. There is apricot is also a a little something wild that is a little bitter flavor, earth flavor, especially the wild apricots. These are cultivated ones. I like them all. But they can be bitter and sour. Bitter not so much, a little bit only, but it relates so nicely to the raspberry. That's why I like this combination. So I can talk about that for some time, but for now I just want to show you my two fruit and their main qualities. And here is the cashew yogurt. Also another video under this one, how to make that. Cashew yogurt, you can take any plain yogurt. I use it here as a very simple dressing for my fruit salad. I want to have a little bit of dressing on my apricots and raspberries. Both like this yogurt flavor a lot, especially cashew yogurt. So it's a creamy kind of sweetness. Of course, it was always sour. But this is very nice. And I show you how to make the cashew yogurt when you want to make your own. It is blending cashews and water, adding some bacteria, acidophilus, and you put it overnight in a warm room at the room temperature, and then it goes to the fridge. I show that in the video. Easy to make, super healthy, and the sour flavor corresponds so nicely with the oatmeal. That is a pretty sweetened, nicely sweetened cashew milk. I like it. This time I have used a lot of dates to sweeten the cashew milk, and I also have used a thicker cream, cashew cream. The milk was very creamy already, so making a thick oatmeal. I ordered that today because I know these fruit here, these raspberries and the apricots are both very soft. And there's a little bit of runniness in that softness, and when the oatmeal is too runny, you have too much runniness, and the texture is a little bit, could be nicer. The texture is a little bit more different, and here you have the soft fruit, the soft yogurt, a little bit runny, and then the thicker, creamier oatmeal. That's, I think, that's the texture secret of this breakfast. I found with oatmeal breakfasts, texture is very crucial. If the oatmeal is runny or thick, makes a big difference. And if you put a fruit salad on top and it's all too soft, it might be delicious, but then you find, it's a little bit dull and it's all so soft. A soup can be different, can be nice with a soup, but there can be also a texture that is then not so pleasant. So at this time I tried to play a little bit with the crunchy walnuts, with the thick oatmeal, and with the soft fruit and the yogurt dressing. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, subscribe. MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day and enjoy the endless vegan variety. And then you find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and X. And you can also make a donation. Under the video there is a button called Thanks. You'll find it somehow.